Hey guys, it's Jeff from Lost in Vegetation, and welcome to another recipe video. So today I want to show you guys how to make these banana oat date cookies. They're only 3 ingredients and they're super easy and really versatile, so you don't even have to make these into cookies, but I'll explain that while I'm making the recipe. So these are just great because they're so easy to make and they taste great and they're whole ingredients. And I'm not really into vegan sweets. Like, I'm not into like vegan cookies and donuts and pastries and etc. So this is a really great, easy, healthy recipe to kind of get my sweet tooth on. And yeah, so let's get started. So here's all my ingredients. So I got maybe like 7 dates here pitted. I got 2 bananas and some oats, and you will probably need a food processor for this. I don't really recommend using a blender since they're not really great for mixing like stuff, so it's probably best you have a food processor. You might be able to get away with just chopping everything up and mixing it, but I would just recommend using a food processor. And my blender kind of doubles as one. It has like it has a lot of blades. So here's all our ingredients, and this is just pretty much how easy it is. It's just all going to go into the blender. And this is where you can kind of just get creative. You could maybe like swap out a little bit of the banana for like some pumpkin puree and add some pumpkin pie spices into this. Or you could also add maybe some different kinds of nuts or seeds into this as well. Or yeah, you can add some other spices into it. So pretty much just everything goes in here, and we're just gonna blend this up until it gets to like a kind of clumpy consistency. So this is a pretty good consistency. Gets kind of wet. You could probably actually even add more oats in here if you wanted them to be a little drier, but this is completely fine as well. This will be really great to form them into cookies. So yeah, this is what you're kind of looking for. It looks really gross, but it tastes amazing. It just smells like banana in here. So now that your oven is preheated to 350, you can start making your cookies. And this is also where you could just kind of switch it up. You could kind of just like crumble this on a pan and kind of just make like a granola into it, or you could kind of just like lay it into like a whole like piece and it could kind of just be like bars. But I'm gonna actually make cookies today because I'd like to like snack on these like a little bit at a time. So I'm just gonna ball them up and then kind of just form them into cookies. And they are gonna be a little bit sticky, but you should be able to form them just like into these little like round circles. And you can put parchment paper on your tray, but it shouldn't be necessary, and I'm actually out of parchment paper, so it'll be fine on this pan. Ten cookies, perfect. Okay, so now that the oven's preheated, I'm gonna throw these into the oven. Time to come out of the oven. Ooh. Smells amazing. Hot. Ouch. Here's the cookies, guys. And it took about maybe like 25 minutes actually. So you might want to just really keep your eye on it, and if they're not really brown enough, then just leave them in a little bit longer. Just like set your timer for a few more minutes and just keep checking on them. So these are ready, and I am going to let them sit first before I dive into them. So my cookies are finally kind of cold. I couldn't wait any longer, I need to try them. So let's have the bite of approval. These are so good. So simple, so good. It kind of just tastes like eating a bowl of oatmeal with dates and bananas in it. It's amazing. So I hope you guys like this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe here at Lost in Vegetation to keep up with me, Jeff, and all my vegan content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Some cherry tomatoes. Another bunch of bananas. I already have a few up in my